Two covers through the middle. Adia for three.
Tutoa mai runga, tutoa mai raro, tutoa mai roto, tutoa mai waho. Kia tau ai te mauri tū, te mauri ora. Ki te katoa haumi e, hui e, tā ki e. Kia ora te whānau and welcome everybody to the Ngongotaha domain. This is it. This is the game that every player, every coach, every volunteer and every supporter has been working towards since the opening whistle of this season. The regular season is over. Semi-finals are behind us now. Only two teams remain. Today, one of them will walk away as Central Bay of Plenty champions. What a setting we've got here this afternoon. Ngongotaha faithful, aligning the banks. The colours are flying proudly around the domain, and there is an unmistakable feeling in the air that only grand final day can bring. For Ngongotaha, it's been nothing short of a remarkable season. They have set the benchmark from round one, unbeaten throughout the competition. Bonus point after bonus point. Clinical on attack, relentless on defence. A side that's been expertly coached by Roger Ngatai, demanding high standards every single week and getting exactly that from his players. They have earned the right to host today's grand final, but standing in their way is a side that knows exactly what finals rugby is all about, Marist St Michaels. Coached by Dylan Pedersen, they arrive here full of confidence after producing one of the performances of the season last weekend, knocking over a very strong Rotoiti side to book their place in today's decider. Momentum can be a powerful thing in finals footy, and Marist will believe they've got every chance of causing an upset here. What's fascinating is these two sides know each other incredibly well. They have met twice already this season. Back in April, 20 points to 12 in favour of Ngongotaha. Then in June, an absolute thriller with Ngongotaha scraping home 20 points to 19. Those scorelines tell us one thing. There is absolutely nothing between these two teams when it matters. Regular season counts for nothing now. The ladder positions, they don't count. Previous results, they don't count. For 80 minutes, everything is on the line. This is where reputations are made. This is where heroes emerge. This is where club legends are born. And somewhere over the next 80 minutes, one captain will have the privilege of lifting that Central Bay of Plenty trophy high above their heads while the celebrations begin. The other will be left wondering what may have been. That's finals rugby. That's why we love this game, whānau. So wherever you are joining us from, thank you for tuning into Local Gecko Productions. Settle in. The stage is set. The crowd is ready. The players are ready. It is grand final day in Central Bay of Plenty Rugby. Ngongotaha versus Marist St Michaels. Let's get into it. It's time to welcome our visitors to the biggest stage on the Central Bay of Plenty calendar, Marist St Michaels. Up front, they'll be looking to lay a perfect foundation through the powerful front row of Hewlett, Bradcock and Lochnan. Three big men who will want to stamp out their authority on this contest from the very first scrum. Behind them is an experienced combination. Sam Morgan will keep calm heads while he's out there partnering him. Hamish Morris in the engine room. Expect these two to lead from the front in the tight exchanges all around the field. Loose forward trio brings plenty of physicality and determination with Uncle Paulie Josefata, influential captain Jamie Clark and Eroni Taito. They'll be hunting every breakdown, carrying with purpose, making life difficult for the Ngongotaha all afternoon. With the platform laid, it's over to the men pulling the strings. Halfback Braden Southall combines with first five Josh Sargison, a combination that'll be looking to control territory, create opportunities and guide Marist around the park. Outside them is a dangerous backline loaded with strike power. Fata takes his place on one wing, Kulundulio is on the other, and between them, Reece Dawson and Maihi Kua form a midfield pairing capable of turning half chances into points. And watching it all unfold from the back, wearing the number 15 jersey, is the ever dangerous Tūmana Albert. Waiting in the wings and ready to make their impact are a very sharp reserve bench. Watch for big Kimi Vulu to make his impact when he gets his chance. Fresh legs, fresh energy, and plenty of quality to call upon when needed. All season long, they've been led by coach Dylan Pedersen, who would love nothing more to see his boys raise that Central Bay of Plenty trophy this afternoon. But our host for today, Ngongotaha, leading the charge up front. Built for this big occasion, Stuart Reid at loose head, Apo at hooker, and Sagato at tight head. Three powerful men who'll be looking to lay the platform, dominate the collisions, and set the tone right from that opening whistle. Behind them, engine room features Byron Kennedy alongside Kaya Tango. Two men who'll provide the grunt at the scrum time and the horsepower around the paddock. Loose forward trio is packed with aggression and work rate. Bidwa on the blind side, Darcy McGreevy at open side, and Paelele packing down at number 8. They'll be hunting everything that moves, fighting for every breakdown, and carrying with real intent. With the forwards laying the platform, the keys to the attack are in the hands of halfback Ants Tatarangi. First 5, Bird and Matthews. They'll control the tempo, call the shots, and look to steer Nongi around. Out wide, there's plenty of strike power. Loro Yabake starts on the left wing, while the wheels of Drew Namase will be on the right. And between them, very experienced Johnny Grace and Nicky Jacobs form a dangerous midfield combination capable of breaking a game wide open. And wearing the number 15 jersey, the last line of defence and always a threat on counter-attack, Joseva Naiga Levu. Ready to make their mark when called upon, Nongi hosts a formidable bench. Keep an eye on Kobe Grimes, who'll be looking to make an impact when he gets on. Again, plenty of fresh legs and firepower coming from this bench. Coach Roger Natai, he'll be expecting a lot from his boys today, and he'll be sharing his last-minute preparations with them now. Very, very excited about this one, whānau. Referee Jaco Brouwer has the whistle today. Experience out there. He'll be supported by Mark Green and Phil Chandler, who's just raced down from Rotorua Boys High School after doing that game. As we see the blue and white of Marist St Michaels making their way to the field now, led by Jamie Clark. Here they come, whānau. Sam Morgan there, Colin Bradcock in his final game of footy for Marist St Michaels. He'll be excited to get up today. Braden Southall there, number 9. Coming off an injury, but nothing would have stopped him from playing in this game. Reserves heading out their way too. Tūmana Allen there. Big Kimi Vulu. He will make a big difference when he comes on. He knows how to play finals footy. Sam Morgan there in the number 4. A leader in every way of the word. And Dylan Marks makes his way out there too. Late call in with the exclusion of Shawnee Waikato. Marist St Michaels ready to go. The tunnel is set now. Ngongotaha faithful. Joseph Boyce makes his way onto the field. That's about as fast as Boise goes. Jaco Brow there. Great to see Mark Green and Phil Chandler there. Both straight from Rotorua Boys High School. Jesse Grimes in the background there watching Kobe. And here they come, the home squad. Ngongotaha. They will be absolutely chomping at the bit for this. A near perfect season for Ngongotaha. One final hurdle to get over. Dana Bidwa there leading them onto the field. Looks like Ngongotaha are going to run left to right. Marist St Michaels running right to left. Easy to spot in these particular colours. Little Atu Domanabutu there in the middle of the huddle. Of course, one of the superstars of the Ngongotaha under-8s. Gecko Brow just letting the Ngongotaha boys know they've got a brand new ball. Thank you, Bay Plenty Rugby Union, supplying brand new balls for all finals happening throughout the Bay this weekend. Referee checks his watch. And we are underway. Central Bay of Plenty final. Marist St Michaels versus Ngongotaha. Well fielded there by Sam Morgan. Pressure coming from Ngongotaha. Settles there for the first time. Braden Southall digs deep. Josh Sargentson flicks it across. Colin Bradcock there, getting the first touch early. These are on the ground. Have to let him go. Ngongotaha not looking to put too many players in the ruck. As players try to run through Darcy McGreevy, that will not happen, I can guarantee you that. Big Hamish Morris there being driven back. Ricardo Stuart Reid with the big shot on him. Josh Sargi spies a bit of a gap and away he goes. Has he got the wheels to do it himself? This is a good start here as Marist St Michaels find the big puddle right on halfway. Ngongotaha on with possession now. Pressuring through. Josh Sargentson would milk the first penalty. But Ngongotaha not happy with just the penalty. Sagato just goes right through the middle. Little knock on there. Referee will bring him back. Good start there from Marist. Deciding to run it outside their 22. Defensive effort from Ngongotaha equal to the attack effort. So we see Josh Sargentson just go straight there for Ants Tatarangi. Ants very experienced halfback in himself. He'll control the boys around well today. So we look to go to our first line out of the game. Jaco Piper will just make sure everyone knows his expectations. They'll look to go to McGreevy at the front. They do so. Beautiful take by Darcy. And he'll make meters too. Ants there, flicks it wide. And away they go. That's Bidwire with the ball there. Dana Bidwire, very experienced campaigner, makes his way up to the 22-metre line. And Nongi on the attack now. Good carry through the middle. Ants looks both sides. He chooses to go left into Sam Morgan though. Mikey. It's big Mikey Hewlett. Grabs onto the coattails of Darcy McGreevy. This time, Byron Kennedy, first receiver, passes it on to Pacey Jack Upor. And Marist with the turnover, they're happy to hack it down the field. They'll find the bit of green space inside the Ngongotaha half. Oh, running straight into his own player. And the referee will get them for obstruction. Johnny Grace did a great job there of making the first up tackle. Unfortunately, it was just on one of his own teammates. See the replay here. I think that's Little Yabake, yep. These boys know each other exceptionally well. A lot of them work together. A lot of the Fijian brothers out there know each other very well, jumping between the two clubs. Just have a little bit of time off here as we get the boot sorted. Powerful start from both sides here so far. Good running rugby. Central Bay of Plenty footy. Grand final. Of course, Local Gecko Productions appreciates you tuning into this one. We'll keep you updated with the other grand final scores around. We've got Greaton Marist versus Te Puke Pirates in the Premiership. That one's 0-0 now, but it looks like they're just about to have a crack at a penalty. Greaton might take the lead. We'll keep you updated. And the Rangatawa are up 5-0 over Katikati at Moore Park. That one's started a little bit early. That one's 21 minutes in. So we see our first scrum of the day. Braden Southall to feed. We'll reset this one. Very experienced front rows, both sides of the ball. Jack Lochnan there. He's been all through England, applying his trade. Uncle Paulie with the number 6 on his back here for Marist St Michaels. He's been around the traps all over the show. Knows how to play footy, knows how to play finals footy. And the penalty goes to Ngongotaha. Referee not happy with the front row from Marist. Not going to be happy with that. And it's like every good halfback, and Tatarangi gets his hands on the pill quickly. Of course, congratulations to the Tauranga Raptors in the Colts competition, edging out the Marlins 25-23 in the grand final there. Raptors will be very, very happy with that one. Just waiting for a ball. 5 minutes gone here at the Ngongotaha domain. Still 0-0. Ngongotaha, the attacking line out. Tatarangi now. Short pop from Kennedy. And another short ball. Out it comes. Inside ball is to Byron Kennedy. Sorry, that's Tango in the number 5 jersey. Off they go now. Good barnstorming run, and here could be the first opportunity. Just cut down a couple of metres shy of the Marist try line. Referee has his arm out, penalty advantage coming. Ngongotaha with a free crack at this. That's Byron Kennedy there in the number 4. Ball flicked out the back there. Getting closer and closer to the line. This could be it. Referee is happy, and we have the opening score. Hikaru Stuart Reid scores in the grand final. As we see the replay here, Local Gecko Productions, very good carry at the back there. I thought this could have gone all the way. Does well to release it. So we get closer and closer to the line. Watch jersey number 24, Kaido Stuart Reid. No stopping him that close to the line. Bernard Matthews to attempt the extras. Pressure of finals footy. Pretty straightforward kick. Will that be important later on in the game as we watch the Local Gecko Productions replay? Beautiful pass there by Tatarangi. Sets another ruck. Ball recycled well. Good body position, Stuart Reid. Over he goes. Josh Sargison to restart this match. Kickoff up high, they're going short. Into the hands of Jamie Clark, but it bounces out. Knock-on advantage here. Ngongotaha with the ball. Palele carries forward, and he's going to knock it on too. Go back to the first knock-on. Good start there. Jamie Clark getting up high. See the try scorer there, Kaido Stuart Reid, packing down in the front row. He'll be on a high now. Watch number 7, Jamie Clark. Spies where that ball's going to go. Just doesn't stick. This time, let's see if we can get a whole scrum without the referee having to intervene. Stable platform for Ngongotaha to work off, and they do. Off they go. That's Matthews. Big wide ball out to the edge. Ngalevu still going. At the back now with Tumana Albert. Big wide pass, happy to run it outside their 22. Cut down there, that's Kunodulo. Marist charging forward just outside their 22. They've taken it outside. Kicking to touch is not an option. So Josh Sargentson will carry this. Ball's gone forward. Jared Futta there on the receiving end of all of that, but it had gone forward before it hits his hands. Look at the crowd as we pack down another scrum here, attacking one for Ngongotaha. Good crowd in and around the Ngongotaha Bowls Club there. Of course, that's the home for the Ngongotaha Rugby Club. Good to see Brendan Beasley there. Brilliant turnout. Donna Ngatai in the background in her spot, watching over her boys. Auntie Donna. Very, very strong supporter of this club and this team. Scrum feed is good. Ball sits at the back. Off goes Ngongotaha from the back. Everybody appealing. They're appealing that it's been a knock-on before the line-out. AR's flag is up. Jaco Brow is just calling it a line-out, right? Up or to throw. Some good targets in there. Byron Kennedy, Kaya Tangor. Darcy McGreevy is the option right at the front. Bit messy, but it's down there anyway. Through they go, through the hands of Johnny Grace. 100+ caps for him. And Statarangi feeds it off to the backs. Looks like we've got number 18 out there. I've got that listed as Kobe Grimes, but that doesn't look like Cobes. Through the side is the call from Jaco Brow. Ngongotaha, chance goes begging. Just keep an eye on some of those reserves there for you. It's Josh Sargentson. Hacks it down the field and finds touch. Line out set here. Look for Sam Morgan in the number 4 jersey. Colin Bradcock. Up goes Sam. Beautiful take. He'll have his young family out here watching him. Uncle Paulie with the big carry. No, sorry, that's Eroni Taito there. And the penalty. Uncle Paulie now, he goes. Floats one over the top. Good carry there. Failed it to touch. Phil Chandler has the flag up. So Ngongotaha to throw attacking line out here for them. Outside the 22. This time they don't look for McGreevy, and Sam Morgan gets up to steal one. Braden Southall. Knock on there. Keeping an eye on the scores around the bay. Te Puke are leading 5 points. Greaton Marist with the 3. And after 30 minutes, Rangatawa still leading 5-0 over Katikati there at Moore Park. Of course, all of these games brought to you here, live and exclusive, local Gecko Productions. Doesn't end here though, whānau. Tomorrow's a big clash as well. These Ngongotaha women will be travelling over to Blake Park to take on the Marlins in the grand final of the Baywide Premier Women's Clash. That's been an outstanding competition this year. Tune in live. Braden Southall to feed, and Tatarangi breathing down his neck. Big push coming from Ngongotaha. This time, Reece Dawson flicks it to Josh Sargentson. Reece Dawson there. Just getting mixed up. There's a chance here for Ngongotaha. Out the back ball, Johnny Grace with great hands. And a chance on the edge. Ngongotaha are in again. I've got number 18 on my team sheet as Kobe Grimes, but that definitely doesn't look like Kobe. As we see the turnover here, the ball being juggled here by Reece Dawson. In that contact, up it goes. You can't give Ngongotaha any opportunities. Scooped up from the ground, beautifully done so, Bernard Matthews. And number 18 for Ngongotaha is in. Just trying to find out there with some of the people at the game who the try scorer was. I think that could be Oloro Yabake out on the edge there. I've got him recorded as number 11, but he could be in the 18 jersey. Away they go. This time it goes a bit deeper, and it's fielded there by Kaya Tango. And Tatarangi feeds the back. Sitting in the pocket is Matthews. Thank you very much for wearing the white headgear too. Makes my job a little bit easier. Tumana Albert sits at the back. Puts up a high kick. He'll need to chase this one and put all his boys on side. Well done at the back, Naiga Levu. Drills it into Josh Sargentson, the safe hands. He sees some space. Big pile of water just sitting there. 5 meters from the edge. Ngongotaha drive Marist into touch. Referee just having a bit of a chat with a few people there, and doesn't want to get his boots dirty either. Mark Green's found the mark. Looks like Jack Loughnane is throwing the ball in now. Big, strong carry there. Taitoa into the mix. But he's met by a maroon and gold brick wall. This time, Colin Bradcock bounces out of that one. It'll take a whole lot more than that to stop Cole. Josh Sargentson, big defence coming here from Ngongotaha. Tackler needs to release. Referee's got his arm out. High shot he's called. Colin Bradcock down in back plate. That'll be from that big collision earlier. He was telling me earlier that after this game he's having both knees operated on. That doesn't look good. One of the toughest guys you'll meet. And if he's down, it means that he's in some serious pain. Twisted that knee in that contact by the looks of things. And he'll make his way off after an absolutely stellar career. 350 games for the mighty Marist club. Sad way to see Cole leaving the field. But a good replacement in Greg Truzani. Big Greg. Numbers there on the sideline are fantastic to see. Same underneath us and behind the camera here. Wonderful to see The support around the Ngongotaha domain between these two Rotorua sides. Central Bay of Plenty grand final. Jack Lognan to throw. Colin Bradcock, one of the targets, obviously off the field. I don't think the boys will feel too much like lifting Big Greg. Sam Morgan with a beautiful take. Driven to the ground now. This is a good spot here for Marist to attack from. Big wide ball. Uncle Paulie steps back inside. Spies a bit of a gap, but it closes quickly on him. Coming now to the blind side again. That's Taito. Space on the blind side. Stuart Reid tackles whilst he's lying on the ground. Is there anything this man can't do? Uncle Paulie with a second carry of this phase. Braden flicks it wide now. Jamie Clark getting into the mix. This is some way to drive the boys, inspire the boys, get them up. They need to score next. That's not the way they're going to do it though. Little knock on there. Ngongotaha, good defensive pattern. Able to shift left and right. Some of the people on the sideline there. Ben Vaughan, former club captain for Marist St Michaels. He'd love to be back out there. Tatarangi to feed. Options here for Ngongotaha. Good blind side and away they go. Tatarangi chooses to chip over the top. How's the chase line? Back yourself is the call. He has a bit of a crack, but the defensive pattern is good for Ngongotaha. Sam Morgan standing at first receiver. He gets his hands on. He only knows one way, and that is straight up the guts. Big clean out coming in blindside now. Taitoff pushes them off with ease. Ball in one hand. That is class. But a bit of a knock on. Scrum feed there. Maybe the ball in one hand wasn't a good option. So we see that replay. Sam Morgan with the initial carry. Watch the jersey of 8, number 8 there. Just holds him up, shrugs him off, and just makes a little bit of a knock on there. Referee Jaco Brow doesn't miss much. Tatarangi to feed. Good sable base there from Ngongotaha. And away they go. Beautiful carry there. I think that was... So we see a little knock on. Johnny Grace just flying into that line. Jeepers. I suppose when you've got the experience like that, 100+ games under your belt, you know exactly what to expect when you hit that line. You know exactly what to expect when you're playing grand final footy. 22 minutes gone here. Ngongotaha leading 12 points to 0. Greaton Marist are edging out their way. They've got 8 points to 5 over top of Te Puke. Rangatawa are leading their grand final at half time. 12 points to 0 over Katikati. Big scrum here for the blue. Keep an eye on Taito off the back after his last carry, and away he goes. Doesn't get past McGreevy. As I said earlier, not a lot do. It's going to swing it back wide. Hewlett to Morgan. Good carry. No. Side entry is the call from Jaco Brauer. Of course, the last 2 times these 2 teams met, score has only been separated by a few. In fact, the last time they met, it was separated by 1. Bernard Matthews finds touch there. Phil Chandler makes the mark. Upward to throw now. Need some of my Ngongotaha under 8s boys out there as ball boys. I should have told them that this morning after another successful win over Waikato this time. Perfect season so far. Back live now, we have a ball. McGreevy goes up, gets it contested, but really well ropes it in. Matthews under pressure, does well to get out of that. And away they go, inside ball from Johnny Grace. And away they go, pick and go is the call, Pa'alele. Ngongotaha looking very, very dangerous here, making meters with every carry. Oh, big Stuart Reid, the try scorer, thundering it up. He's put in a great shift here. Short balls are called. We've got the other prop, Sagator there. Both props working hard around the ball. This time, though, Marist get over the top of that one. And, of course, who else but Jamie Clark? He is good for about 3 or 4 perfectly timed turnovers. And Josh Sargison carves off meters, drilling it down the field. We watch the replay here. Short balls are plenty. Props running are plenty is the call. Sagator. Line out now. Won by Marist St Michaels. Fed off. It's Kulandelio. Braden Southall digs deep. Drills it downfield. He's found some empty space behind the back there. How far will it go? The back Niger Levu fields it. He's got some time. Chase line wasn't as good as Dylan Pedersen would have wanted, but this kick isn't as good as Roger Natai would want. Reese Dawson gets it, and the Marist boys are on the attack. They're calling for it out wide. Numbers, Greg flicks it off. There's Big Mikey. Numbers here, Captain Fantastic. There's a chance for Marist. Gets drawn down, beautiful tackle. Couple of meters out. Players everywhere. Taitor with the carry. Slower ball this time. Braden looks to go back to the blind and Mikey will spill that one. Maybe just wasn't expecting that. So the Marist boys warming up in the background. They would love nothing more to see one of their players getting over the line right in front of them. Of course, congratulations to Rotorua Boys High with a big win over Palmerston North Boys High in the Super 8 competition earlier on today. Some of those players may be down here at the Ngongotaha Domain watching this one. Tatarangi to feed. Steady base. And away go Ngongotaha. Jared Grace looks to clear this. And he does exactly that. See the replay here. Marist on the attack. Taitor there. Braden Southall looks to go towards his right. Changes his mind and comes back left. Skips over Sammy. I think Mikey Hewlett was just expecting it to go to Sam first. back live. Up we go now, over the top. Ngongotaha, we're going to steal this one. McGreevy, Grace will just hack it downfield. Beautiful kick. Finds green pastures. 2-minute Allen slips over. And he's gonna, has a ref called a knock on there? He has. Just unlucky. But you make your own luck in grand finals footy. Great to see some of the Ngongotaha Premier women out there cheering the men on before their big dance tomorrow over in Blake Park against Mount Maunganui Marlins women's team. Dan Crawford there, never too far away from the sausage sizzle. Good to see you, mate. Attacking scrum here, Ngongotaha. 10 minutes until the halftime hooter. Pick and go. Off the back there. Well and truly contained. Sets it there still. Good ball position. Making meters now. Referee's arm looks to be out. Low body position. Ngongotaha just able to make a meter or two on every single carry. Referee's arm is out. Offside is the call. Greg Tazzini, you won't get past him, or maybe you will if your name is Hyde or Stuart Reid. That's a great carry. This time Matthews gets close. Must be a millimetre away. Blindside. Still not there. This time, watch the referee. No. Back towards the posts. Bodies on the line from both teams. Boys in blue trying to hold them out, and no. Jaco Brouwer's going to take them all back. Offside penalty. Long advantage played. Johnny Grace takes the ball. He just wants to settle everybody down. Roger Ngatai would have practiced a move here throughout the course of the week. And they're going to go for the scrum. Big scrum coming here from Ngongotaha. Marist will have to do everything in their power to repel this. Look for a scrum penalty. Lucy's getting off very quickly. Keep an eye on number 8 for Ngongotaha, Pa'alelai. Gets it to his back. He's going to go open this time. Feeds it off. Nikki Jacobs gets close. Closer and closer and over. Ngongotaha are in once again. Dana Bidwa coming up there. As we see the replay. Keep an eye on the short ball out here. And yes, number 6, Dana Bidwa, muscles his way over. $17 points to 0, 32 minutes gone. Kick to come. Important kick, this one. Flags are up, extras are added. Ngongotaha in the lead, 19 points to 0. Still a few minutes to go in this opening half. We see the replay, local Gecko Productions. Keep an eye on Dana Bidwell, number 6, gets his hands on it there. Muscles his way. Josh Sargi just a bit too high. Jamie Clark saying that wasn't grounded. But in the end, it's all up to Jaco Brow, and he says it was. And away they go. Marist up very high. Pressure and time, and it bounces off into the hands of Jamie Clark. Great work there from the restart, Marist St Michaels. Carry there by number 14. And this time, away they go. Josh Sargentson with his good hands there. Scoops it up from the deck. Drags it to the ground in a tackle of Nicky Jacobs. Uncle Paulie carries it this time. Braden Southall digs deep. Flicks it off to Reese Hoepa. Sorry, Reese Dawson. Reese Hoepa, of course, from Rotiti. Ngongotaha with the turnover, and they get out of jail here. Finding a bit of space too. Slippery part of the field. Oh, beautifully done at the back there, Tumane Albert. And passes it off to Fata. Flags up. Hamish Morris just questioning something there. Jaco Brow's not happy with what's been said. He wants to talk to Hamish Morris a bit more. And Jamie Clark's going to have to get in there and diffuse the situation. Last thing Marist wants right now is for a player to be sent to the naughty boy seat. All right, back to the line out. Still full complement, both teams, 15 players. Ball goes to the back, bounced around. And it's going to be a knock on Marist, then a knock on Ngongotaha. So it'll be a Ngongotaha feed. Blue crowd needs to get in behind their boys. 19 points down. Greater Marist are starting to take this one away. 17 points to 5. Rangatawa, 19 points to 0. Weather looks far, far better here in Rotorua than it does in Katikati or in Greaton. We'll reset the scrum. Counting down final 4 minutes of this half. Marist would dearly love a late try here to go into the break with a narrower lead. Narrower lead to Ngongotaha. Wait, better scrum coming. All players stay up. Tatarangi from the back. Beautiful pass there to Matthews, who puts up a huge Gary Owen. Doesn't get a lot of ground on it. And it falls beautifully into Marist's hands. Josh Sargentson sees a spot, and he's just overcooked that one. Getting back to the scrum advantage. Braden Southall to feed this one. And away they go. Off the back is Taito. Big clean out on him. Player down, looks like that might be Darcy McGreevy. Hope he's okay. It is Darcy. Cheapers takes a lot to hold him down too. Oh, bit unsteady on his feet. Away go Marist. Jamie Clark finds a wee bit of a gap, but that closes. Sagatoa is no gap, that's for sure. Big wide ball over the top to the flying winger of Sam Morgan. Knee is down, tacklers must release is the call from the referee. Reece Dawson. Big Mikey Hewlett there, carries hard into contact. Dawson finds some space over the back, dribbles that one, but it is fielded. Lolo Yabake slips out of the first one, finally dragged down to the ground. Arm out, cannot interfere with the halfback.
Darcy doesn't look good, eh? Darcy shouldn't come back. He had no idea where he was.
Yep, good comments there from Phil Chandler. The
AR. Not our call, but he didn't look good.
Darcy McGreevy, he's a bit concerned about him.
I don't think so.
His recommendation as an AR is that maybe he should just have a bit of a breather. Don't want to mess with any head injuries and things like that. But anywho, so rain starts to come down here at the Ngongotaha domain. What will the rain do? Who will it impact the most? Who's going to make the most out of it? As we see Ngongotaha go up. Jamie Clark tries to steal that one. Johnny Grace there finds a bit of space. Beautiful offload there. Cut down, that's Loro Yabake. And the penalty. Beautifully done there by Jack Lochnan. Front rowers getting over the ball like Lucy's. Josh Sargentson, you can see the wind pushing from left to right behind Ngongotaha. The umbrellas are coming out. So you see a beautiful carry there from Johnny Grace, and then the offload in contact. So we see number 20, Ty Jackson, out there. I'll find out who he's... Oh, he'll be on for Darcy McGreevy. So hope Darcy's all right. I'm sure he'll find space for a beer later on. Sam Morgan goes up and taps this one down. Bit messy there for Reece Dawson. Big carry, Uncle Paul. Oh no, that's Taito. Good hands here from the big boys. Whistle hasn't gone. Carry on. Not gone. Referee Jaco Brow will say he's had enough for the first half. He'll let Roger Natai and Dylan Pedersen share their words of wisdom with the boys. Don't go too far though, Whānau. We have got 40 more minutes of grand final action coming at you live. We'll be back after a couple of minutes break. No mai hoki mai whānau, welcome back to Ngongotaha Domain, where Ngongotaha is currently leading in the grand final, 19 points to 0 here at half time. Been a good game so far. Stuart Reid, Bidwa and Yabaka all getting over for Ngongotaha. Both teams looking dangerous on attack. Set piece working well. It's just whether who can hold out, who can withstand this pressure of grand finals footy. Josh Sargentson to restart this one. Keep an eye out there to see any reserves that are coming. Oh, I can see big Kimmy's out there. That will be the impact that they're looking for. Kimi Vulu making his way out onto the pitch at half time in the number 17 jersey. It looks for some high numbers there from the Ngongotaha team, and we are underway for the second half. Big high restart, contestable. Beautifully taken there by Byron Kennedy. I'll give him credit for that. I'm not too sure if it was or not. Ngongotaha sits in the pocket. Matthews. He drills it middle of the field. Option here. Wind at their backs now. Maroon and gold wall. Push up very, very quickly. Braden Southall looks at Sam Morgan, and that's where he goes. No way through there. Number 20 on for Ngongotaha. So we see another knock on there. Big Kimi Vulu already getting into the action. Johnny Grace and Nicky Jacobs combination here in the midfield is very, very good. Referee just wants to have a chat with Jamie Clark and Dana Bidwa. Number 17 on for Ngongotaha, Raimoni Apo. Looks like he's packing down here in place of try scorer Stuart Reid there. Good feed, ball at the back now, and away go Ngongotaha. Good ball out wide. Not afraid to use a bit of width, even in these wet conditions. And there's the wet conditions coming into play. Kaya Tango loses one forward. Touch, they're all on. That's the call. No, the referee's going to bring them all back. Good chance for Marist to exit here. Maybe look to carry once or twice. Oh, jeepers. Knock-ons like that don't help anybody. This will be the telltale sign. The pressure from grand finals footy plus the weather conditions. Wet track now, wet ball now. Heavy jerseys because of the rain. Now it'll be an attacking scrum for Ngongotaha. Feed is good, scrum is good. Kimmy's applying some pressure on this close side. Beautiful carry again. It's Johnny Grace. Who else? This time, Paelelai. Feeds it off, ball's bouncing everywhere. Jared Futta wants it. But the referee's dragging them all back. Options there. Johnny Grace Dorking with Dana Bidwar. And in the end, Ants Tatarangi gets his hands on it. They're going to go for a tap move here. And away they go, the Ngongotaha team. It's through Lasago. Inside ball. Tango with a good carry there. Everybody in blue appealing for the penalty, and they get it. A big Greg Tuzani there with a very, very important Gecko penalty. Wind at their backs now, Marist. Will that help? Doesn't help them find touch, that's for sure. Potentially a knock on there, no. Naiga Levu. Keep an eye on him. Nobody wants it at the back there for Marist. And now, Josh Sargentson has to sit at halfback and play a box kick. The sun starts to come out. Braden Southall sits back into the preferred 9 position, and he finds touch. Bit of scramble there from both sides. So we see the replay here. Good first carry there, Sakato. Tango gets chopped down right at the feet of Tuzani. Live action here, Ngongotaha with the throw. Good, clean line out there. Tatarangi runs into some traffic. Matthews passes it off to Dana Bidwar. Johnny Grace picks it up. Here's a chance for Johnny Grace. Needs some extra support. They get there in numbers. Snap line, Tango. He'll carry himself. Couple of meters shy. This is a good start for the second half for Ngongotaha. Not like that though. Too many ball handling infringements. Knock-ons costing both teams opportunities. You don't see Johnny Grace knocking them on very often, that's for sure. Palelai getting around, tapping his boys on the back. He knows they're in a good place on the field. This is where they want to be. Feed to Marist St Michaels. Josh Sargentson sits in the pocket. He's looking to clear straight from the base. Hands are ready. He knows Dana Bidwar will come flying at him. Off they go though. Touch judge has his flag up. Quick one. Big celebrations for one of these teams in 33 minutes time. The referee calls for more subs. Keep an eye on their numbers. It looks like Ants is gone. Vail will come onto the field for him. Really good shift there by Ants Tatarangi. Good clean passing as we go back live now. Marist happy to chance their arm anywhere. Tumana Albert in two minds of what he should do. Ngongotaha counter as we see yet another knock on. Jalesi Vail now. He'll fit himself into the halfback position. Local Gecko Productions replay. Tumana Albert has options outside him. Chooses to go himself. And the counter comes, just the pressure. That's where we see the knock on. By to feed. Number 8 goes from the back. Beautiful carries, getting closer and closer. Let's make great meters as we see. Sagato, another one of his runs from really close to the line. Snaps it back to the opened. Nicky Jacobs with a good carry. Dana Bidward's calling for his big boys to get on him. He wants another in this grand final. Can't see where that ball is, neither can Jaco Brow, so he's going to call it. You have a chat with Dana Bidward. The call will be a 5-metre scrum. Kimi Vulu will love that. Any chance to pack down in a scrum is a good chance. Igalevu sitting there in the pocket. Sponsored by Honock Logging. Zach and the boys as they go through the number 8 like they've done so all day. Very good carry. Wow, digs deep and they're getting close. No, turnover time. Marist with the ball. Chip over the top. What are they thinking? Silly, silly, silly decisions underneath their sticks in grand final footy, and they choose to chip. Goal line restart will be the call. Thank goodness someone is out there with a clear head and holding on to the whistle. Josh Sargentson goes short, straight to a Ngongotaha player, and that is Big Palelai. Short ball, Tango. And a little knock on there, getting it over to Nicky Jacobs. Marist really need to get out of this end of the field. Start playing down in the Ngongotaha half. Edge inside their red zone. Roger Ngatai will be very happy with where they're positioned. He'll just want them to be able to cross, get over that line and be the first try scorers of the second half. And away go Marist. Good carry. Big boys are going to have their turn. That's Sam Morgan. Big clean out from Greg Tuzani. And this time, Josh Sargentson bangs it downfield and finds touch. Safety of halfway. Looking around, Rangatawa 19, Katikati 14. It's a close one. And Marist, Gretton Marist 24, Te Puke Pirates 12. It's the Baywide Premier game. There's 10 minutes to go in the Katikati Rangatawa game. That's going to be an interesting one. I'll keep an eye on that one. Walking into the line, now Tango goes up. But this time Sam Morgan steals it. Beautifully done by the big man, Greg Tuzani. Big carry by him. He's had a good shift since he's come on earlier than expected. Braden Southall flicks it. There's Big Kimmy. Draws it 1 or 2. That's a high shot there. The referee's got his arm out. Players offside there as well. Of course, at the conclusion of this game, both teams have decided that they'll do the presentation out on the field with all the supporters and everyone around before heading into the sheds to get changed and go on their merry little way. See the high shot there. And then the big carry here. No, sorry, that's a replay of the next one. Sam Morgan goes up again, safe hands as always. The drive is on. Sam spins out of the first one, the rain starts to come out again. Matt Sargison is on. And Braden Southall's taken a leave of absence. Hope his arm is held up, he's had a great game so far today. Matty Sargison looks like he's had a haircut since I last saw him. Mikey Hewitt playing first five, bang, straight air. That's Jamie Allen in the 19 jersey. So we've got a few different subs out there now. Pass floated over the top, there's a chance. And this time, it's back with Maiakoa. Penalty. This is the best looking opportunity that Marist has had in the second half. Weathered the storm. Now they need to apply the pressure. Josh Sargison. Good kick there. Showing meters. See the replay. Quite heavy rain falling now. Penalty advantage coming from Marist. This is where they want to be. This is what they want to be doing, and they want to be playing under this penalty advantage. The ball's stuck in there somewhere. 15-man maul, 30-man maul. Getting closer and closer. No chance of seeing it there. Absolutely hosing down here at the Ngongotaha domain. Players getting a little feisty now. Ngongotaha take their place, standing on their try line, ready to hold out the fortress. Jamie Clark with his hands on the ball. That's the man you wanted to have it. Sam Morgan there, Mikey Hewlett. Oh, and they go for the South Africa maul. Works out well. Doesn't get the desired penalty that they're after. Ball there to Jamie Allen, who drives forward well. This time they'll go blind. Mikey Hewlett, arm out again. Offside this time is Ngongotaha. Matty Sargison at the back. Off to his brother Josh. Chip over the top from Reece Dawson. Is going to beat everybody. The offside's the call there. Jaco Brow. Ngongotaha have to be careful. We've noticed all the referees in the Bay of Plenty will give you a couple of warnings inside the red zone. Looks like Marist St Michaels are going to do the same thing with the lift. They are. Means you cannot collapse them all. Driving it now. Jamie Clark with his hands on the ball at the back. Getting closer and closer are Marist St Michaels. They want their first points of the afternoon. Ngongotaha putting up a brick wall Referee has his arm out again. Down it goes. And there is the double blow that nobody wanted to hear. Referee's digging in his pockets already. Pulls out the yellow. And it looks like he's pointed Nicky Jacobs. Unlucky for Nicky Jacobs there. Don't think it was his fault at all. Just penalty after penalty in the red zone. They'll go again. Use the safe hands of Sam Morgan. This time, drifting it in. Sacked. Matty Sargison gets it flicked out to Reece Dawson, who cuts back inside. Oh, he's throwing it around. Counter-attack from Ngongotaha. Ball still sitting there on the Marist side. Josh Sargison goes in. Out there to Sam Morgan. Good hands off the ground. Jack Lochnan. Cool heads will prevail in this situation. Josh Sargison feeds the ball. Turnover, Ngongotaha. And Nongi are able to clear it, but not by much. Still inside the Ngongotaha 22. Jack Lochnan to throw. Up it goes to Sam Morgan. Safe as always. And the drive is on. Sam realises there's a bit of space in front of him and he goes. Matty Sargison digs down. Flicks it now. Off to skip hands. Here's a chance. Mahi Koa. Big Kimmy with the inside ball to Jack. Getting so close now. Ngongotaha have done exceptionally well to hold them out. The big wide pass, just goes to ground. Still good, still alive. Oh, Josh Sargison there. Nearly his head taken off with the kick coming through. Mikey Hewlett plays halfback to Greg Tusini. Ngongotaha have to be careful. They've already got one in the bin. One very important player too. Midfielder Nicky Jacobs there. This time, Josh Sargison opts to go to the line. Referee Jaco Brouwer's just talking about the be careful of. He's just explaining it to Jamie Clark now. Be very careful of the obstruction. So they will have to be careful of that. Sam Morgan's an experienced campaigner. He knows exactly what to do in this situation. Ngongotaha look to sack them. They do that very well. The ball is sitting there for Marist. Reece Dawson, Greg Tuzani there. Big carry by him. Falls a bit awkward. Josh Sargison fending them off willy-nilly. They're going to come back blind. Where is the defense setting? Slow ball gives the Nongi defense time. Big Kimi Vulu takes it into the ground now. Blindside well and truly covered by maroon and gold. Kimi taking a while to get back to his feet. Jack now. Marist need to retain the ball. No silly knock-ons. Big defense. Reece Dawson slides out of one or two. Pops over the top. Josh Sargison. He gets close. Lays it back. Numbers. Opportunity. Sam Morgan out on the edge. Sam Morgan in for Marist St Michaels. As we see on the local Gecko Productions replay, ball coming out to the right, big shot coming on Jared Fata. Driven back, but the ball spills out. And the hands are good from the boys in blue. Out to the left, Sam Morgan throws the dummy and scores exactly when his boys need him to do so. Josh Sargison to attempt the extras. A huge congratulations to Rangatawa, taking the Western Bay of Plenty Championship over Katikati, 24 points to 14. This time, kick wave to the right. This game is still on, Whānau. As we see the replay here, Jared Fata running into a brick wall there. Dana Bidwar and Johnny Grace, they will not give you an inch. Hands out here, and that will have sparked something. Will it be enough? Oh, and here he is, big Siko Dominambutu, out on the field. Experience, strength, scrumming power. And a very cool young kid playing in my under-8s. Ngongotaha opt to go deep. They want to play down this end of the field, but Marist doesn't, so they'll return with favour. Byron Kennedy looks to be the target at the front, and it is. Beautifully done by Byron. Short ball running onto it at pace. But Marist now have their tails up. They'll get the Jackal penalty. Josh Sargison not finding touch. Criminal. Naiga Levu. So 7, Naiga Levu there. Not his best kick. Smalls have the ability to absolutely find trouble anywhere. He is a masterclass. Safe hands again. Sammy will just carry through. And the weight is on now. Big shove coming from the boys in blue. Seko Dominambutu is there. More. Jamie Clark just questioning that one.
Jamie, line.
Ngongotaha to feed. Good scrum. Good base to work off. Matthews pumps it downfield. Tumana Albert fields that one beautifully. Takes it back in over the halfway line. Marist Sargison flicks this one. And Dylan Marks is out there now too in the 21 jersey. Great to see him. Siegfried Ribes is out there too. Little knock on there by the looks of things. Referee Jaco Brow just wants to have a chat with the boys. Creaton Marist 31-17 over the Pirates in the Baywide Men's Premier. It's been a good battle. I tell you what, it'll be a good battle. Ngongotaha woman versus Mount Marlin's woman tomorrow here on Local Gecko TV. That is the grand final in the Baywide Premier Women's Competition. Boy, oh boy, what a competition that has been. Rangatawa, Ruatoke, Poroporo. Really, really good competition. And away you go, Ngongotaha. They'll choose to go to the blind. Options there. Ships down the field. Tumana Albert all by himself. Jared Futta gets back. Albert stumbles, loses his footing. And the boys from Ngongotaha get in over the top. Away they go, quick as you like, and they're gonna be in again. That is Ty Jackson. And will that be the game? 10 minutes to go. 24 points to 5, kick to come. As we see on the Local Gecko Productions replay. There's Ngongotaha there chipping it down. I said he could make something out of nothing. Albert at the back just stumbles. And that might have been enough. Nikki Jacobs. Tap and go quickly is what they do. Ty Jackson sees that ball, sees that line, and slides over for what will be a very, very important try. Bernard Matthews will take his time here. Wants him to see young Tain Tuhakaraina out there running around with his Nongi boys as he has done all year long. Bringing the tea out to them, the waters, everything that these Nongi boys need. Kick this time, pushes to the right. So we see the replay again. Quick hands. Keep your eye here on number 22 coming in for the celebration. Jalesi Vial. As Ty Jackson gets up and the boys come to celebrate. Jackson, Vial just falls flat on the face. Hard luck, champ. Josh Sargison. Big high restart, contestable again. Anybody's ball, it bounces around, it's been knocked on from Ngongotaha. Marist need to do something, and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Big scrum coming here, attacking opportunity for Marist. Matty Sargison feeds the scrum. Beautiful base to work off. And away goes Taitor. Needs some support. Reese Dawson there. Called into that 10 spot late, just this morning in fact. Jamie Clark leaves it behind. Greg Tuzani, straight up the guts. Falls at the feet though, and the turnover is good. No, that looks like Greg's gone down injured. He has. That'll be why he's fallen at the feet. Knee potentially. Sam Morgan's sitting at fullback, try scorer. Chips it over the top as Ngongotaha. Still going of the Ngongotaha faithful. And the penalty. Good to see Greg Giussani back up. His calves are the biggest calves you'll ever see, but boy oh boy, they cause him some pain. So we're chipping away to the final 6 minutes. A huge thank you to Mark Green, Phil Chandler, and Jaco Brouwer, our refereeing squad, for this grand final. Have controlled this game very, very well. So we see, yeah, it is. Greg's down. Maddie is calling for some reinforcements. So who's going to come on for Marist? Alo Vulu. Sam Morgan goes up this time, shovels it off to Taito. Eroni Taito's had a great game at the back of the scrum. Eddie Sargison flicks it wide. Dawson jiggles it, juggles it, and the ball goes down. Ngongotaha probably would have wanted to carry this on. So we see a little bit of pushing and shoving. Temper's just starting to flare as we tick into the final 5. Good ball there. Just slips through the hands of Jamie Allen. Greta Marist, 34 points over to Puki Pirates, 17. 10 minutes to go, 9 minutes to go in that one. Time ticking away. Ngongotaha. One hand on that trophy. Ref may need to come around and have a look at this side. Ngongotaha, 5 minutes from the perfect season. Big scrum coming here. Marist will need to apply plenty of pressure. Alo Vulu is on there now, and he'll do that. This time, Vaiao will just bang it downfield. They want to play territory. Tumana Albert at the back there. Drills it high. He'll need to put his boys on side so that they can take a chase line up. They're all on side now. Naiga Vulu drops that one, and it goes forward. You see the scrum now, just looking at all the crowd, the supporters along the back. It's a big turnout here from both teams. And by the looks of things, it'll be a big celebration for the Ngongotaha. Matty Sargison feeds this one. Penalty advantage. Josh Sargison will go quickly. They're not back 10, surely. And he'll carry on. He's made great meters here. Chance for Marist now. All offside. High shot as well. Swings it wide now. Mikey Hewlett carving through to defence. Mikey Hewlett just cut down at the 22-metre line. Referee's arm is out still. Josh Sargison carries through a couple. Good jackal there from Ngongotaha. Reece Dawson this time chips it into touch. Final 2. Up goes Sam Morgan, the safe target. They try to sack him this time, and it does work in the end. Matt Sargison flicks it off to Dawson. Mikey Hewlett there for another carry. He's been so strong today. A brilliant 80 minutes performance from him. Ball wide now. Dawson cut down, hands on that one from Ngongotaha. Off his feet, so it'll be recycled. Blue ball. Byron Kennedy, another one who's put in a massive shift today. Jamie Clark, there's nothing he'd want more than to take that trophy home to Marist. Won't be today though. Taitor. Sargison, what can they do in this final couple of minutes? Defense has been great from Ngongotaha. Vulu to Vulu, and ball goes down. Referee says it's time for one more. Last feed of the scrum. Vulu, that's Kimmy, fires off to nephew Alo, and that's where it goes to ground. Massive effort for the Marist boys today. Just not meant to be. Ngongotaha, on the other hand, they will hang on to the perfect season. Roger Ngatai will be so proud of his boys. And away they go for one last crack. And finish with a penalty, I'd say. Referee looks like he's had enough too. Ngongotaha just want the ball so they can tap it and drill it out. Looks like Bernard Matthews will get the honours. And that'll do it. 80 minutes here at Ngongotaha Domain. Congratulations to the victors today. Ngongotaha, your 2026 Central Bay of Plenty champions. Commiserations to the Marist boys. They've put in a huge effort today. But tonight, it's all about Ngongotaha. They've earned this one through tries through Stuart Reid, Bidwa, Yabaka and Jackson. Bernard Matthews has played well off the tee. A huge congratulations to the refereeing trio as well. Mark Green, Yako Brown, Phil Chandler. Fantastic support. Thank you so much to everybody that's come down to the Domain, braved the conditions. A huge thank you to all that have tuned in on Local Gecko Productions TV. There they are, whānau, our victors, 2026 champions, Ngongotaha Sports. From all of us here at Local Gecko Productions, thank you for tuning in. Congratulations again to Ngongotaha. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon to see if their woman can make it a double and go up over the Marlins. Thanks again for joining us. We'll see you all next time. Kia ora koutou.